Hey guys, my name is Shayla. Welcome to my channel. If this is your first time here, I talk about pregnancy, we talk about motherhood, we do things kind of eco-friendly, kind of natural, kind of granola. If you're into that, please subscribe. I've got an Instagram, HEYSHAYLA, a podcast, HEYSHAYLA. Today, we are going to talk about the nighttime. It's not a nighttime routine. It's a ideal night that I like to have to get myself ready for the next day. So I am somebody who likes to do things like daily. Like, we're going to do a load of laundry. We're going to do a load of dishes. We're going to do this every day so that I'm just ready for the next day, because otherwise this compiles. And for me, small things, a lot of small things, are way more manageable than one giant thing. I would rather do a small load every single day of laundry than one giant laundry day. That sounds terrible to me. I do my nighttime reset before they go to bed. Why do I do it before they go to bed? Because first of all, they're going to bed, so I can clean up the house, and then they're going to go to bed and it's going to be fine. Second of all, I have high hopes for what happens after they go to sleep. I think I'm just going to have all this extra reserve energy that I don't have. So if I can get it done before they go to sleep, then I come out into the living room, and it's like when you get home from vacation and you've actually cleaned your home, you're like, oh, this is so nice, instead of when you leave for vacation and you just leave your house chaotic and it's just nuts. Yeah. Also, I think that your children should help you clean up a little bit. I think that they should be involved in the cleaning process. It shouldn't be I need to do this, what are you gonna do? It's gonna be no, we're all gonna clean this up together and help each other and learn that. And I think that's a really important thing for your kids to learn. And sometimes when you put your kids to sleep, you fall asleep. If you don't do this reset before they go to bed, that's not gonna happen. The time after they go to sleep is me time. It's the time where I get to relax and do whatever I want. So what do I like to do with my me time at the end of the night when my kids are sleeping? There's a few things that I like to do. I don't do a lot of beauty care, but that's the time when I would do it. And this video is sponsored by Snowy Skin, which is a hair removal device, an affordable one. I felt like I should do this in my bathroom, but my bathroom's pretty small and I feel more comfortable up here. I am doing an IPL hair removal. When I first needed to remove the hair of my legs or whatever, when you're in junior high or whenever that starts, my mom was a cosmetologist, and so she's like, no, we're just gonna wax. I waxed until I was about 20 something, and then I shaved for the first time in my life because I got a Groupon for laser hair removal. You had to shave first to do the laser hair removal. It only works on dark hair, so I couldn't do it on my legs because my legs are so blonde that I rarely shave them. I can feel them blowing in the wind, but I'm nobody can see it because it's blonde. Snowy Skin sent me their at-home kit, which is exponentially cheaper than going in and having it done, and private, because I don't know, sometimes it's awkward in some places where you might want to have hair removed. We're gonna give this thing a go. First, you have to make sure that you shaved. Lucky for me, I shaved recently my armpits, so that's what we're gonna do here. Plug this baby in, turn it on, hear it humming. Then you get to choose the intensity here. I stuck with a healthy medium because I was really nervous about it, actually. It detects when it's next to your skin, and then when you press this button, it'll start flashing, and then you just move it along your armpit. Oh, safety first. Put it on there. And then it stops when you take it away from the skin, goes back on, and you put it on the skin. Okay, that's simple. I thought I had to click it every time. I'm actually pretty geeked about this. I'm glad I have these glasses though, because that light is bright. It's warm, but it's nothing like laser hair removal. She described it when she did it as a rubber band snapping on your skin. This does not feel like this. This feels warm. That's about it. I've seen a lot of Instagram ads lately where they're this is so painful. This one is not painful, it is warm. At first I'd be when do I have time to do this? But it takes literally that long. So this doesn't work on super, super blonde hair, but my armpits are dark. Do it once a week for 8 weeks, and it's gonna help you with your hair removal. I have a discount code for you. HEYSHAYLA20 will get you an additional 20% off whatever discount they have on the website at the moment. Let's get back to the other things that we are interested in doing once we've reset the house and our kids go to sleep. Another thing that I like to do with my me time is just watch TV. I'm not somebody that will be on my computer or my phone forever, but TV, I don't do it. So when I sit down and watch a show, it is the ultimate luxury for me. I don't know why, it's very weird. Alone too, I do it with Seth because it's something for us to do together, but when I do it alone, man, I feel I'm in a beach in another country, just really, really just relaxing. I want the house to be clean, but rarely do I have the energy when they're asleep to clean the house. And I'm the dishes will clank and wake them up, it's not gonna work. And I always think, what is something that I can do now that I can't do when they're awake? And unloading the dishwasher, I can absolutely do. And then just hang out with Seth when they're sleeping. I just want to hang out with him. So let's get into the things that I actually do to reset my house. The most important thing starts before all of this even happens. I own less things. It's It's probably not what you want to hear. I don't own that many clothes, so when I run out of undies, I know I need to do my laundry. They don't just continue to pile up and pile up and pile up and pile up. When I run out of dishes, plates, I know that I need to do my dishes so that they don't just continue to pile up. And so some people are like, so then are you just cleaning all the time? No, because it's so easy, it's so fast. It's not like I have 30 plates to do. I think I have 8. Maybe 6, maybe 6. So obviously, depending on your family size, you might need more, but limit the amount of things, or I limit the amount that are out. So maybe I have 12, but 6 are downstairs that I don't use unless it's like an event, and 6 are upstairs. I have an entire podcast with Dana White, who is an expert declutterer. She wrote a book that's called Decluttering at the Speed of Life. It's a fantastic, like, very easy to follow guide for how to declutter. I also feel like if I have a small load of laundry, that's manageable. I can fold it without the kids like throwing it all over the place. If I had an entire room of laundry to fold, I would be 1 step forward, 2 steps back. Like I would fold a pile, and then those ones would be all over the place. If I have a small pile, I know that I can bang it out. I could do it during nap time and still do something else, and so I just am more motivated to do it. I don't own that many clothes. I have like mom uniforms like this. You've probably seen 100,000 times. These overalls, I love them. I wear them. They're easy. I just throw a different shirt on. Bada bing, bada boom. I wear lots of leggings, lots of like athletic clothes that are all like in the same type of color scheme so that I can mix and match them, and there's not like one shirt that only goes with one pair of pants. They all kind of, it's called a capsule wardrobe. They all kind of match each other. For my kids, they all same thing. So this bin is Ezzy's shorts, this bin is Ezzy's shirts, all of their pajamas are in the same drawer. I don't know, their sweatshirts are somewhere else. But like, I just go boom, 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 and I just like throw them where they need to go. And I buy them like seasonally, kind of a capsule wardrobe. Like I go on Old Navy and I buy them packs of like 5 shirts, and they're just plain shirts that'll match with anything. Or I just use hand-me-downs unless there's an event. Then I buy like the event outfit, but otherwise it's just like clothes that will like match and go together, or hand-me-downs for like when they get messy or whatever. Minimal clothes, minimal maintenance. I'm also the person, newly, I feel like this is very adulty, that keeps her like winter clothes somewhere else. Winter clothes stay downstairs, summer clothes stay upstairs. And then when I start to like need colder clothes, but I only have these like tank tops, then I go downstairs, pull out the winter clothes, and I get to go, I'm not gonna wear that this year. Yes, this is, and I get to go through them again. And then I do the same thing as I put my summer clothes in. I'm like, I didn't wear this at all this summer. And I swap, minimize and swap. And then I'm like, oh, I minimized. I only have 1 pair of shorts. I need to buy some more. It's really great. And then toys. Toys are like the ultimate gift that people give on birthdays. I don't ask for toys on birthdays. I ask for, hey, we're gonna buy this like dome that's gonna go in the backyard. Do you wanna contribute to that? Do not buy them toys. Or give them like some outfits. I do not like toys in my house because I also like, they call them open-ended toys. The other day, I pretended that a little piece of bread was a baby. Aaliyah and I were playing Barbies and I couldn't find the baby, and I was like, can this be your baby? She can sleep in the crib. And she's like, oh, okay. The other day we were playing with sticks, and those were like dolls. They say that open-ended toys are really good for their imagination. It's not just like a one-use thing. Like sticks could be a spoon or a hammer or a person or whatever. And I think that creativity is really important. So I try and limit the amount of toys that they have out. When the living room starts to get out of hand, because that's where a lot of the toys live, I just start getting rid of them and I just put them in the closet. The closet has way too many toys. Way too many toys. That's like a different thing that I just like put in the back of my mind. But then when I take some of their toys, I'm like, maybe they're like other ones. And it's almost like we go to a toy store. I'm like, let's go open the closet and pick some. And then they go up there and they pick a couple and they bring them down. And then we get rid of the other ones. It's genius. The toy monster comes. The toy monster's nice. Very small, can't jump at anything, and only eats toys. But if we ever wake up, they will run away as fast as they can. They only come at night. They eat any toys that are left on the ground. So that's another thing. If I'm like loading the dishwasher for the night, I tell her to go pick up her toys so the toy monster doesn't get them. Boom! She picks them all up. And because there's not a lot, I think that makes it easier for her. She's like, oh, okay, I'll just put them away. If it was like a whole room full of toys, just like how I can't do like 60 dishes, I think it makes it more manageable for her. I'm gonna say this is our routine very loosely. This is the ideal routine. That's what I'll say this is. Does this happen every night? No. When it happens, I feel stellar. And I would say it happens over 50% of the time. We typically set a timer for when she needs to go take a bath. And the bath is the start of the waterfall of going to sleep. So you take a bath and you change and you read some books, stories, bedtime. So I'll say we've got a timer in the living room. It can only go up to 20 minutes. So 20, 15, 10, 5 minutes. I'll set the timer. I'll say, hey, Leah, give me your eyes. She'll look at me. I say, I'm setting the timer. We're going to go to bed in 15 minutes. That timer is my timer to do my reset. So I'm going to make sure that the dishes are out of the sink. Hopefully the dishwasher gets loaded and runs when we go to the bath. So that happens. So the dishes are done. I don't really think about the laundry yet unless something's in the washer, then I'll move it to the dryer. I just do a general pickup of the kitchen. Surfaces just need to have stuff off of them. Toys just need to be put away. That's really it. Then when the timer goes off to do bath time, I'll say, okay, Leah, let's quickly pick up the toys before the toy monster gets them. And we'll clean all the toys up, put them away. So now my surfaces are clean, my dishes are in the dishwasher, hopefully it's running. Mess from dinner time is picked up. She's picking up her toys. That's about the gist of it. Then I get the diapers, the pajamas, ready and on the bed. Their waters for nighttime. And then we go take a bath. Then we do the bath. Then we do the pajamas. Then we go to bed. Then when they're asleep, if I don't fall asleep, I walk out. Things are mostly clean. And it's beautiful. And I'm not going to mess it up for the morning time. So it stays like that until the morning. In the morning, the first thing I do usually is unload the dishwasher so that the dirty dishes of the day can just go directly into the dishwasher. The dishes are like my thing. If you came to my house, you'd be like, wow, hopefully you don't have dishes in your sink, usually. But there's going to be a lot of crumbs on the ground. A lot of crumbs on the ground. When my sister comes over to my house, she always Dysons my floor. When I go to her house, I always load or unload her dishwasher. The dishes are like my thing. So then I just try to keep the dishwasher being loaded all day, so by the end of the day, there's not a ton of dishes to load. It's just the couple that I've got left in the sink, or like during dinner as I was making dinner. I might have to like wash a pan once they go to sleep. That's pretty much it. This doesn't feel like groundbreaking information, and I hope that it's not. I hope that it just plants a little seed to say, do I want a nighttime reset so that my stuff is ready in the morning? It feels exhausting to do it after they go to bed. Maybe I'll do it before they go to bed, because it only ever takes 20, 15 minutes tops, depending on what everything's going on, especially if you recruit your children to help with the toys. I hope that this video is helpful for decluttering tips and for resetting your house. I think you'll love it. All right, thanks guys. See you next time. Bye.